Imagine a brilliant scientific breakthrough gives farmers a massive bumper crop. Logically, more wheat to sell should mean more money. But instead, the harvest drives the farming industry straight into bankruptcy. Or consider public safety. A government launches a highly successful crackdown on drug smuggling, seizing tons of narcotics. Yet, rather than making the streets safer, violent crime and robberies completely explode. And then there is the ultimate power play. A global cartel deliberately cuts oil production to squeeze the world for cash. It works perfectly at first, but eventually their absolute control over the market totally collapses. In each case, people followed the basic logic of supply and demand. So why do these policies and breakthroughs trigger the exact opposite of what everyone expected? The laws of supply and demand haven't failed. They are being driven by a hidden multiplier at the center of every transaction, a concept called price elasticity. Elasticity is a measurement of human sensitivity. It tracks exactly how intensely buyers and sellers react when a price tag changes. This specific measure of sensitivity explains the mechanics behind the farmer, the cartel, and the drug war. Take the agricultural boom. Suppose researchers develop a new superseed that instantly boosts crop yields by 20%. Farm income falls from $300 to $220. In markets with inelastic demand, technological leaps benefit the consumer with cheaper prices, but collectively punish the producers. This same sensitivity upends public policy. If a government wants to reduce drug use, they seize contraband and arrest smugglers to choke off the supply. Because the supply is restricted, the street price of the remaining drugs skyrockets. However, addiction makes demand for drugs incredibly inelastic. A person dependent on a substance cannot simply stop buying just because their dealer doubled the price. In this chart, we see the tragic result of drug prohibition. The supply curve shifts left, and because demand is steep, the price goes straight up. Addicts require more cash, leading to a surge in crime. But if the government shifts to drug education, the demand curve shifts left. The quantity consumed falls, and crucially, the price falls, starving the black market. Attacking the supply of an inelastic market does not destroy the trade, it increases the financial stakes and the collateral damage. Time is the final variable. In the 1970s, the OPEC cartel restricted oil production to send global prices into the stratosphere. This worked because, in the short term, the world was trapped by gas-guzzling cars and infrastructure. People had to buy gas no matter the cost. But high prices are an incentive for adaptation. Over the following years, consumers transitioned to fuel-efficient cars, and non-OPEC countries invested in expensive new ways to drill their own oil. This comparison shows the difference. On the left, demand is steep and inelastic, but in the long term, on the right, demand flattens out. Consumers need less oil, competitors provide more, and OPEC's pricing power collapses. Time is the ultimate enemy of a monopoly. High prices eventually teach a market how to be elastic. Whether it is subsidizing crops, banning substances, or fighting cartels, economic policies succeed or fail based on how they account for human sensitivity. The next time a politician proposes a new ban or a tax, look past the goal. Ask, is this policy fighting human elasticity or working with it? The forces shaping our society are found in our collective, sensitive reactions to the price tags of reality.